Hello, and welcome back to Lakeside Yoga and Wellness, where we meet all of your family's unique wellness needs. Tonight, we'll be participating in part of the asana arc. This time, it's sun salutations and standing balancing poses. For poses like these, we can always use modifications and props if we need to. Let Brody and I show you what we mean. If you need any cushioning, bolster, or support underneath your bottom or hips, a blanket is perfect to prop you up. It's also great for cushioning underneath the knees if we're doing a low lunge or anything else that works to cushion your joints and ligaments. When we do forward folds or anything standing balancing where your hands are going towards the sticky mat, please feel free to use your blocks on the highest or lower setting. These are perfect for those balancing poses. And guess what? If you want to challenge yourself when we do standing balancing, you can use a resistance strap. This is perfect for pull the toe or anything else where we're sitting and folding. I love my resistance strap. So get ready now. I can tell Brody's ready. It's time for us to do some asana together. For sun salutations, we'll begin in a standing pose with your feet shoulder width distance apart and your palms facing outwards. Just find yourself in this present moment and take a big sip of air in through your nose. Stretch those arms up towards the sun and exhale as you bring your hands near your heart. Very good. You might have noticed I stood on my tippy toes. That's a habit. You can do that if that works for you. Let's do another one. Here we go. In through your nose. Up towards the sun and bring those hands down towards the heart as you exhale. Just being mindful in this present moment where you chose self-care. Great job. Let's do another one. And this time, we'll extend the pose. Here we go. In through the nose. And exhale as you prepare to swan dive into a forward fold, imagining as your hips are like hinges before you reach the sticky mat beneath you. And this is a perfect time to use your blocks either on the highest setting, like this, or you can put them on a lower setting, unless for you it works best to have the sticky mat right beneath you. You can bend your knees or do whatever works for your body before we go ahead and rise all the way back up with our reverse swan dive, inhaling, and exhale with your hands towards your heart. Very good. Just a small sun salutations warm up. All right, excellent job with that little introduction into sun salutations. Now let's keep going. And this time we'll add just a little bit of challenge to it. So find yourself standing in your standing mountain pose or Tadasana, and we're about to go back into our extended mountain pose, which you did great with. So here we go, standing mountain. As you prepare to inhale, we will outstretch into your extended and exhale. Hands near your heart. Good job. Standing mountain again. Ready, inhale. Extended mountain with your hands towards your heart. Exhaling. This time, let's go ahead and swan dive into your forward fold, again using blocks as needed. And in your forward fold, remember, just imagine as though your hips are like hinges, okay? And when we come up into our halfway lift with the hands on the shins, you should have a flat back in your halfway lift. And then come all the way back up into your extended as you inhale and exhale back into mountain. Now let's put that all together and see how it looks. Here we go. Standing mountain. Go ahead and inhale. extended mountain, and exhale all the way down with your swan dive into your forward fold, hinging at the hips here as you dump your breath. And into your halfway lift. Very good. Flat back, inhaling. And back down into your forward fold as you dump your breath again. And go ahead and bring it back up into that halfway lift before you reverse swan dive. And exhale, bring it towards your heart. Nice job. Okay, my friends, I promised you we'd add even more challenges, so we're about to go from sun salutations into some standing neutral, or maybe even balancing, depending on what you're up for. So let's start with the second half of our sun salutations, because remember, in a full yoga arc, you'll do 2 rounds of sun salutations. And from there, we'll go into some of our warrior poses. All right, here we go. Find yourself at the front edge of your mat, ready to be in standing mountain or Tadasana. And when you're ready, let's go ahead. You know what to do. Inhale as you extend all the way down into your forward fold. You can do that however it resonates with your body. And then when you're ready, go ahead and step back into your first downward dog. And find your comfort in this pose. You can walk it out a little bit, flex and stretch out those calves. You can move your hips from side to wake up that lower back. Do whatever works for you in your first downward dog. And when you're ready, I'll ask you to slowly and carefully walk it all the way back up to your feet and frame them in your standing forward fold, using blocks if necessary, and bend those knees if you need to before we dump our breath again. And slowly roll all the way back up into your standing mountain. Very good. I can tell you're ready now. So here we go. Standing mountain. Breathe in. Extend. Exhale. Forward fold. We're getting into the flow now. All the way down to your sticky mat. And then take your left foot and step back. And then go ahead and turn that foot so that the arch lines up with the heel of your front right foot. And when you're ready, go ahead and cartwheel those arms up, ensuring not to stack that knee too far over your ankle. And find yourself in your first warrior 2 by drawing your head over your right shoulder and just soften that gaze over the right middle finger as you take in the power and gratitude that you deserve. Don't forget to inhale as you raise your wingspan and exhale as you relax it. Remember, in yoga, you should be finding joy. Your body shouldn't hurt, and only do poses that resonate with you. So from there, let's take this beautiful warrior 2 and turn it into a peaceful warrior. Go ahead and inhale as you place your left hand on your left hip. Turn that right palm and face it towards the sun as you find yourself in a peaceful warrior position. Just taking in the peace you're entitled to. As you exhale, go ahead and bend that right arm, place it on that right knee, making sure to distribute your weight evenly as you draw that left arm up next to your ear and over your head into your extended side angle. Inhaling here. And exhale as you begin to release. Standing up here, shuffle that right foot forward, finding yourself in a wide-legged stance. And when you're ready, hinge at the hips as you exhale and forward fold. All the way down to the mat, or a block, whatever works for you. Just opening up the hips a little bit here. Very good. And if it feels good for you, go right into a rag doll. Hug those elbows, let that head drop, and just be limp for a moment. You've earned it. You work so hard. Let that body rest for a moment. Very good. And when you're ready, go ahead and just begin to slide your feet closer together, finding yourself again in that standing forward fold that you're so good at, into your halfway lift and all the way back up into your standing mountain pose with an exhale. Here we go. We have to do the other side, otherwise it would be uneven. So stick with me. We're going to finish from our second part of the sun salutations into some standing neutral and even balancing poses. So just prepare your body. Find yourself present in this moment. Don't get ahead of yourself like I almost did. Just prepare the body. Take a deep breath. And exhale, and let's get into it. Here we go. Inhale as you extend. Exhale as you swan dive into your forward fold, finding the mat beneath you. This time, go ahead and step back with that right foot behind you and turn that foot so that the arch is lined up with your front heel. Go ahead and cartwheel those arms open into your warrior two on the left side. Be sure to inhale as you raise your wingspan and exhale as you relax it, drawing your head over your left shoulder. Just soften your gaze if that feels right over the left middle finger in your warrior two. Nice job, and just taking in this moment, ensuring that you're ready to receive the peace that you deserve. Go ahead and bend that right arm, place it on your hip as you reverse the left palm and point it towards the sun in your peaceful warrior. Inhaling here. And exhale as you bend that left elbow now, placing it on the left knee, distributing that weight evenly as you draw that right arm up next to the ear and over the head in your extended side angle here. Exhaling. Very good. And when you're ready, go ahead and bring it back up as you rise and release. And we will shuffle that left foot forward just like we did last time, finding yourself in a wide-legged stance before we hinge at the hips and move all the way back into that forward fold. You can use the sticky mat, or it might be very comfortable to just rest on a block here for a moment as you again just dump your breath. Very good. And if you want to go back into that ragdoll position, which you deserve, just being mindful here as you relax your body, opening up that lower back. And whenever you're ready, just begin to walk it back towards the center where your feet are, finding yourself in that forward fold before you move into that halfway lift with a flat back, and rising all the way back up into your extended mountain as you exhale here. Hands towards your heart as we seal in this portion of our practice together. Wow. Thank you so much for joining me here at Lakeside Yoga and Wellness for these sun salutations. We did go into some standing neutrals. We did a little bit of balancing as well. And I love that the sun went down with us as we saluted it. So thank you for participating in this portion of the asana practice. I will be showing you so much more as time goes on. So don't forget, you can book with me all week long using the Vagaro app. My name is Catherine Finnerty, and from all of us here at Lakeside Yoga and Wellness, we'll see you next time.